All right, good morning, hockey fans. Here we are back today, Sunday, with the third place game in the Roseau tournament. River Lake Stars taking on our backyard neighbors, the Alexandria Cardinals. Balloon will take the draw for the Stars. You're welcome, Val. I'm happy to do it. All right, the Cards take the puck in, bring it. They'll get a shot, turned away by Peterson. Puck sits in the corner. Pass intercepted by Balloon, but then she overskates it. She goes back and gets it. Up to Barton along the wall. Barton's pinned up against the wall. Fighting for the puck against the wall. Puck moves forward. Now it pops out, and Dolly gets to it. Now the Alexandria Cardinals take it. They'll throw a shot on. Blocker saved by Peterson. Rebound comes out to Dolly. Dolly will skate forward with it. Pass up across to Akerson. Akerson turns and fires it in deep. Goes for a change. Cardinals will take it in the far corner. Puck moved along the wall out to the point. Picked up by Hepner. Hepner will throw it in front of the net. Martinka backhand shot. Gets a rebound off the goalie's leg and wide. Prosser with it in the corner. Steps out of the corner. Skates along the blue line. Pressured there. Dumps it back into Martinka. Martinka throws a shot on. Goalie saves. Puck moved out to the point. Hepner keeps it in. Alexandria trying to get it out of the zone. It's bouncing off the legs. Now they'll get it out through the neutral zone. Prosser back to get it. Banks it off the boards. Comes up through Hagelin's feet, but Martinka shoots it forward. Now Hagelin will skate in, but Alexandria takes it and moves it back this direction. Alexandria through the middle of the neutral zone. Good stick by Hepner, turns that one away. And the puck comes out of the zone and goes back in for an offside. Balloon will take the draw for the Stars. She wins it across to Davis. Goes past Davis's stick. Dolly will chase over to get it. Dolly moves it forward along the wall. Now it's stuck there. Comes back into the zone. Dolly chops at it. Can't get it out of the zone. Now Davis shovels it out. Puck's at the red line. Balloon moves it forward. Davis finds it. Gets it into the zone. Balloon will chase it down to the corner. Davis banks it back to the corner. Pass deflected in the slot. Now Wagner will step in and keep that one in the zone. Puck along the end wall. Davis putting pressure on. Alexandria tries to clear, but Dolly steps in, gets a stick on it. That's thrown back in offsides, but no whistle. Now Garner steals it. She'll dump it in. Prosser finds it. Around the net up the far side wall, and Alexandria will take that puck there. They can't get it out as Akerson's there waiting for it. Now Alexandria is going to look wide, but Prosser steps in and intercepts, gets that puck moving forward to Barton. Barton gets pulled down in the corner. Comes up to the point for Prosser. Prosser will throw a shot on. Rebound into the goalie and covered. Akerson got a chop at that one right into the goalie. Great anticipation by Willow there to step in front of that pass as they're trying to get it out of their zone. All right, girls have to move to the other side for that face-off. Alexander wins it, but they push it out the point. Hepner throws it in towards the net. Prosser finds the rebound, shot wide of the net. Picked up by Akerson. She's dumped in the corner. Alexandria will take the puck, move it along the end wall. Pass intercepted by Akerson. Now Alexandria will take it. They'll skate it out into the neutral zone. Up the near side across center ice. Into the Star zone. Stick handles it into her feet. Loses it. Now it's picked up by Barton. She'll skate forward with it. And we're getting a penalty called by the rear official for a cross-check on Emery Prosser. 2-minute penalty. Stars will go on the PK. Barton will take the draw for the Stars. Pushes it to the far wall. Now the puck comes down to the far corner. Dolly rings it around the boards. Comes out to the point where Bradley dumps it back into the corner for Alexandria. Cardinals have the puck, move it towards the middle. Now Akerson gets a stick on it. She gets pulled down. Shot fired, deflects high over the net. Picked up by Dolly. Dolly fires it right into the shin pads of that Cardinals player. Behind the net with it. Gonna skate out to the blue line. She loses that puck into Akerson's feet, and then Alex will take it. Shot, Peterson turns it away. Puck fired out into the neutral zone by the Stars. Picked up there by Bradley. She'll throw a pass across to her defensive partner. Now the puck's moved forward to center ice. Alexandria moves it up into the Star zone. Wagner overskates it, reaching for it. Shot wide of the net by Alexandria. Cardinals player centering attempt into Wagner's feet. Into the feet again. Now it's pulled out by Akerson. She'll throw it all the way down for icing call. Balloon, Hepner, Garner, and Prosser out there for the Stars. 46 remaining on the penalty to Emery Prosser. Puck pulled back to the point by Alexandria. Shot from out there into some legs. Hepner will find it. She'll dump it up the wall. Held in by Alexandria. They'll move it back to the corner. Hepner puts pressure on in the corner. Alexandria, pass out into the feet in front. Now back to the corner. Puck comes to the far wall. Balloon has it pinned up there. Now she'll step out with it. She clears it out of the zone. Alexandria with a pass out of their zone up the near side boards. Puck bouncing around along the neutral zone. Hepner steps into that one, gets it back out of the zone. Now pushed forward by Balloon. Pass intercepted by Garner. Garner's all alone. Shot save, rebound comes out past Garner. Alexandria moves the puck out to the neutral zone. She'll get it to Akerson. Akerson moves it just into the zone and cleared back out by Alexandria. Prosser holds, moves it forward to Akerson. Akerson skates with it around the defender into the zone. Shot deflects wide of the net. Puck cleared out by Alexandria. Wagner's going to chase back to get that one behind the net with it. Wagner up the near side board, skates past one, skates past two, up the far side, into the zone with it. Pulls it to her backhand, loses it. Akerson finds it. Shot, goal! Wagner skates in, pulls all the defenders to her. The puck gets knocked off of her stick. Peyton finds it and beats the goalie high. Stars take a 1-0 lead with 10:51 remaining in the first period. Hagelin, Prosser, Martinka, Hepner, and Prosser out there for the Stars. Alexandria wins that faceoff back, but it sits underneath their winger. Now it gets moved up. Hepner throws it forward. Alexandria moving it up the near side boards. Into the Star zone, pressured there, and Prosser takes it away. Prosser behind the net with it. She'll chip it forward to Martinka, who throws it over to Prosser. Now it comes out of the zone. Hagelin chasing it to center ice. Bradley for the Cardinals throws it forward. Prosser hits the brakes in the corner. Skating back forward with it. Looks for a pass through Hagelin's legs. Going down. Balloon with speed wins that race to the puck. Pulls it out onto her backhand. Kicks it forward into the crease. Bounces off the goalie's leg. Alexandria skating forward with it. They'll throw one into the corner. Hepner back to get it behind the net. Hepner rings it around the boards. Nobody there to help. Shot put on, stopped by Prosser. She throws it out to the point. Shot put on from deep, wide of the net. Pass right out to the middle. Martinka gets a stick on it. Shot into the feet, and a goal. And Alexandria's tied it up 1-1. 9:40 remaining in the period. Prosser, Garner, Davis, Dolly, and Wagner out there for the Stars. Face off one by Prosser to Wagner. She'll throw it forward off of Garner's feet and into the zone. Puck out to the wall. Wagner throws it back into the corner. Garner gets a stick on it. Davis throws a shot on into the shoulder of the goalie and bounces into her glove, and she'll hold on to it. Prosser wins the draw back to Wagner. Wagner turns, fires wide of the net. Picked up by Davis in the corner. She backhands it out past Dolly. Wagner hustles over to get to it. Chips off the boards to Dolly. Dolly has that taken from her by Alexandria. They'll move it back into the neutral zone. Alex moves it forward to the near side boards. Picked up by Prosser. She'll skate through our zone with it up the far side. Moves that puck forward past Davis and icing. Face off one by Alexandria. Pushed over the near side boards. Picked up by Prosser. She'll skate behind the net with it. Up the far side, moves it forward to Barton. Hepner with it. She's looking for a pass, gets it up to Barton. Barton hits the brakes. Hepner throws it to the near side. Picked up by Akerson. She'll lose it right at the center ice. Up along the near side boards. Prosser up the boards off of Akerson, sticking into the zone. And Barton's going to go for a body check. And the Stars will go back on the penalty kill. Two minutes for body checking the call on Barton. Face off, pulled back by Prosser. She takes it herself around the net. Skates it to the corner, has it chopped off of her stick there by an Alexandria player. Puck comes out to the blue line. Prosser takes it. She's all alone. Skates it in. Shot. Goal! Short-handed goal by Emery Prosser. Wins the draw. Battles it out herself. Unassisted goal from Emery Prosser. Stars take a 2-1 lead with 7:54 remaining in the first period. Minute 45 remaining on the Barton penalty. Stars will stay short-handed. Face-off pushed over to the far side. Alexandria will take that up the boards and dump it in. Puck comes behind the net, picked up by Wagner in the corner. Wagner loses it there. Centering attempt all the way out to Bradley at the point. Her shot deflects. Picked up by Dolly. Dolly moves it forward to Prosser. Prosser up the far side, steps across center ice and throws it down deep. Goes for a change. Alexandria will have to go back into their zone and collect it. Moving up the near side wall. Balloon with pressure holds that puck. Now they get it out to the neutral zone. Dolly's going to have to hustle to get there. Shovels it backhand, gets it forward to Martinka. Martinka up the near side boards. Pass deflects, but goes to Balloon. Now Alexandria will take it. Up the far wall. Balloon steps in front of that, or Martinka did. Now back to Balloon. In the corner. Puck pulled out by Olsen from Alexandria. And Martinka gets a stick on that and turns it back into the corner. Now they'll ring it up the near side boards. Wagner steps in front of it. Wagner's got it pinned up against the wall. Martinka will pull it out. Skates towards the net with it. Fires a shot off the side of the net. Alexandria will regain control and skate forward with it. Pass to Olsen. She'll skate it through the neutral zone from Alexandria. She dumps it in. 12 seconds remaining in the Barton penalty. Wagner loses it behind the net. Comes out next to the net. Hepner's going to skate up onto it. Hepner up the far side. Chips it off the boards and into the Alex zone. Akerson battling behind the net with it. Now Prosser finds it. Chips it off the boards to herself. Out to the point to Willa. Willa winds, fires, shot through, deflects. Barton finds the rebound. It's sitting in the crease, goes right through the crease and wide. Akerson throws it back to the middle. It's deflected there and goes behind the net. Barton goes right through another body there. Luckily, she stayed on her feet so she didn't get called again. Puck pinned up against the wall. Moved over to Willa Prosser and just under her stick and out of the zone. She'll wait, fires it in, offside. Stars leading 2-1 with 5:18 remaining in the first period. Balloon, Hagelin, and Martinka out there for the Stars forwards. Puck comes back through the neutral zone past Wagner. She'll have to go back and get it. Moves it along the far wall up to Hagelin. Hagelin along the boards, moves it to Balloon. Off of Balloon, sticking into the zone. Martinka pressures. And the puck comes through neutral zone. Dolly steps up. She falls down. And that'll go for tripping. The ref kind of hesitated to put his hand up there, but Dolly got her skate chopped out from under her. Stars will go on the first power play of the day for them. So far, the Stars have had 2 penalty kills, killed them both off, and scored a shorthanded goal. Now they get a chance at the power play. Prosser, Barton, Akerson, Wagner, and Dolly out there for the Stars. Alexandria wins that face-off to the near side boards. They'll skate forward with it. Pressured by Wagner. A little hip check from Wagner as that girl skated by, knocked her over. And Prosser fires that right into the Alexandria bench. Prosser will take the draw for the Stars. Wins that to the far boards. Barton turns around, moves it. Now Barton into the zone with it. Hits the brakes and has it taken away from her. Willa Prosser with good stick pressure steals that puck, pushes it into the corner. Now Balloon will skate it out. Looks for a pass forward to Akerson. Akerson up the near side. Centering attempt under Balloon. Willa Prosser gets a stick on that one, moves it over to Hepner. Hepner's pass deflects back to Alexandria. They'll chip it off the boards and out to the neutral zone. It's going to go maybe for icing. Yep, all the way down for icing. 1:03 remaining in the Alexandria penalty. Prosser, Garner, Davis, Hepner, and Prosser out there for the Stars. Prosser will take the draw. She wins that over to Garner, who chips it down into the corner and chases. Puck moves up the far wall. Hepner steps in. Nope. And Alexandria will steal that one and go down the other way. Now Prosser gets it back, fires it into the zone, steps in on her forehand. Shot off the pipe and wide. Alexandria gets the puck behind the net. She'll hit the brakes, move back the other way. Hits the brakes again. Prosser is allowed to get time to get onto it. Now the puck will come to the far side corner. Puck moved along the boards. Balloon skates in and keeps that one in. Now it's in everybody's feet, bouncing around over there. Davis will throw one towards the middle. Alexandria deflects it. Now Prosser at the point with it. Winds up, fires off a shin pad in front of her. Now the puck coming up the near side. 4 seconds remaining in the power play. Akerson skates it into the zone. Shot right into the goalie's chest. Rebound. Balloon puts it wide of the net. Akerson finds it behind the net. Circles. Hits the brakes, goes back the other way. Shovels it towards the net, bouncing around in feet in front. Now Akerson will find it in the corner again. Backhanded through the slot, all the way to the near side boards. Wagner backhand off the side of the net. Puck sitting in everybody's feet there right next to the net. Now it comes up to the near side boards. Alexandria is going to skate forward with it into the neutral zone. And they'll get across the center line and dump it in. Puck behind the net, picked up by Dolly. Dolly loses the puck there to an Alexandria player. She'll skate in with it. Shot wide of the net. Picked up along the near side boards by Akerson. She moves it forward. And Balloon gets to it, dumps it. That puck is on edge, rolling. No icing. Waved off by the official. Not sure why. Pass intercepted. Comes back into the zone. I think that was offsides, but all right. Puck comes up the far wall, goes past Hepner, but Prosser will sneak back to get to it. Villa turns, fires a pass right to the Alexandria player, but it bounces off of her stick. Now it comes back to Prosser. Prosser up the far side, across center ice, into the far side of the zone. Hits the brakes in the corner. Looking for some help. Puck moved along the end wall, pulled out, centered. Alexandria is able to find it and move it forward. Emery Prosser steps in to put pressure on. Now Hepner will get to that puck. Pulls it against the near side boards, moves it back to Martinka, who will throw it forward. That time it'll make it all the way for icing and not waved off. 55 seconds remaining in the first period. Stars with a 2-1 lead. And just a reminder, there will be about a 15-minute intermission after this first period for resurfacing. Emery Prosser on the draw for the Stars. Puck is won over in front of the net. Shot put wide by Alexandria. Picked up by Emery behind the net. She'll chip it forward off the boards to Davis. Davis whiffs on it, but then gets a stick on it out to the neutrals. Past her. Now Garner's got it up into her feet. Kicks it over to Davis. Davis gets a shot on. Saved by the goalie and covered. That was a trick play if I've ever seen one, with Layla losing that puck into her skates and kicking it right onto Finley's stick. 36 seconds remaining in this first period. Face off, sits underneath the center's feet, pushed forward. Balloon comes away with it. She's held on to. Puck behind the net. Centered. Hayton gets a shot that goes wide. 20 seconds remaining. Puck comes out off of Dolly's skate into the neutral zone. Wagner will have to collect. Wagner just about loses an edge. Fires it off the boards, but only Alexandria players are there. Puck into the far corner. Kicked out of the corner. Wagner will find it. Chip it off the boards to Barton. 1 second remaining, and that'll do it for the first period. And we will be back with second period action in approximately 15 minutes. All right, I'm here with co-host Carter. Carter, how's the game going?
Good.
Good. What are the girls doing well?
Passing.
Passing. Okay. Moving the puck well. Gives them a lot of time and space, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What else are they doing well? I think they're back checking pretty well. They're getting back to that puck, putting pressure on as it's coming back our direction, right? Mm-hmm. No. What else? What do you want to say?
Nothing else.
Nothing else. You want to shout out your YouTube channel, get YouTube famous? Your Insta, your handle? Nothing? Carter, man, we're trying to make you famous, bud. Nothing? All right, you got a Go Stars in ya? You say Go Stars?
Go Stars.
Oh, say it into the microphone.
Go
Be loud,
Stars.
be proud. All right, we're gonna turn you into a star too, all right? Emmy? Come on, Emmy. All right, we might be back next period with Emmy at the intermission. We'll see. Did you guys see that cute little goalie bump as they skated by each other? All right, second period. Stars in white moving from right to left. Cardinals in red moving from left to right. Cardinals win that drawback. They throw it forward. Wagner gets to it though. Akerson will throw it into the zone. Balloon gives chase. Cardinals pass across, deflects off of her stick, and Dolly's able to throw it in deep. Puck in the corner, Balloon goes down. Puck sneaks out. Dolly's not able to step in front of that one. Now it comes back. Akerson will get it. Akerson turns, fires to the far side. Picked up by the Cardinals and brought across the blue line. Now Akerson turns it back out to the neutral zone. Cardinals pass off of her skate. Sits there on the blue line. Now they'll move it forward. Wagner throws it forward. Picked up by Prosser. Prosser up the near side into the zone. Pulls it out to a forehand shot. Goal by Emery Prosser. Her second of the morning. Nice shot. Beats the goalie high. Glove side. Stars take a 3-1 lead, 52 seconds into this second period. Face-off won by the Stars, pulled back to Prosser, plays it forward off of Martinka's stick into Emery. Now the Cardinals will find it behind their net, into the near side corner. Puck moving along that corner, picked up there by the Cardinals. I think that cord fell down sometime last night because I don't remember that being my camera shot yesterday. Puck dumped down by the Cardinals. And Hepner gets a stick on that and pushes it to the corner. Balloon picks the puck up. Skates it into the zone, up the left side. Fires a shot off the side of the net. Puck out to the point. Prosser fires one. Deflects by Balloon. Sitting under the crease. No, it's... Oh, yep, the goalie got to it. And that was the stick that I saw. Good cover by the goalie and all that traffic. .15:06 remaining in the second period. Stars on top, 3-1. Balloon will take the draw for the Stars, flanked by Davis and Garner. Cardinals win that draw back into their corner. They'll throw it along the end wall into the near corner. Puck comes out of the corner onto the wall. Cardinals take it behind their net. Sorry, just adjusting the tripod, trying to get that cord out of the shot. Dolly throws one into the far corner. Now the puck's cleared out to the neutral zone, past Wagner. She'll chase back and get it. Throws it off the near side wall, out to the neutral zone. Center ice is picked up by the Cardinals. They'll skate forward and dump it in. Puck rings behind the Stars net, where it's picked up by out. Wagner overskates it, but Balloon gets it. Comes to the wall for Garner. Garner throws it near side to Davis. Davis skating up the near side wall, gets pressured off of it. Puck moved back out to the neutral zone by the Cardinals. Cardinals hit the break, shot, saved by Peterson. Rebound, bouncing around the front. Now Peterson gets it and covers. Let that dangerous rebound bounce out, and then the second shot she held on to. Great back check by Prosser to get back and slow that girl down, make her shoot from far out. Prosser will take the draw for the Stars. She wins it over to Hepner. Hepner moves it forward, can't get it out of the zone. Now it's thrown towards the net. Deflected out of there by Willa Prosser. Now Emery takes it. She'll skate up the far side, passing it to Akerson. Chips it out of the zone. Puck out at center ice. Blocked there by Akerson. She'll skate forward with it. Into the zone. On her backhand. Tries to power move. Centers. Right into the feet. Kicked out of there. Past Barton. Barton will get it over at the near side wall. Cardinals throw it out, but it hits the defenseman. Now it's thrown towards the net. Bouncing around in front of the net. Now the Cardinals throw it out into the neutral zone. Hepner's going to have to race over there, get a stick on it, and push it to the wall. And she'll recover it. Hepner's pass is intercepted, centered, but Prosser's there to take it away. Prosser moves it forward, just out of the reach of Akerson. Now the Cardinals hit the brakes. Trying to, oh gosh. Puck's moving towards the net, bouncing around in skates. Now it's fired out into the neutral zone, tipped by Akerson to get it across the line. Now the Cardinals will bring it in. Pass intercepted by Akerson. She turns, fires for an icing. Stars leading 3-1 with 12:43 remaining in the second period. Martinka, Balloon, Haglund, Dolly, and Wagner on the ice for the Stars. I'm having trouble with Sophie this year because she got so much taller. Puck comes over through Haglund's feet, bouncing around there, out to the point for the Cardinals. Shot wide of the net. Puck goes to the corner. Dolly moves it forward. Martinka pass. Out to the point for the Cardinals. Peterson with the glove save. Good glove save by Peterson with her glove upright. Been working a lot on that instead of trying to catch it with her glove down. Prosser wins that draw over to Dolly at the near side boards. Now it's pinned up along the wall by the Cardinals. And Dolly is taken down. And we'll get a penalty against the Cardinals. And the Stars will go back on the power play. No. She should be on that side, guys. I guess not a huge deal since the benches aren't right next to them, right? Face off, pulled over to Barton. She pulls it back to Dolly. Dolly throws a shot from far out, caught by the goalie. Prosser, Barton, Akerson, Dolly, and Wagner out there for the Stars. Cardinals pull that puck back into the corner, but Barton steals it. She has it along the end wall, and the Cardinals come away with it. Cardinals up the far side in the neutral zone. Dolly steps in to intercept that pass. She'll move forward with it. Skating up the far side boards. Hits the brakes, fires a shot. Rebound, Akerson scores on the rebound. Dolly with the assist. Power play goal for the Stars to go up 4-1. First game of the season for the Stars was against these Alexandria Cardinals. Stars came away with a 4-2 victory in that game. We've matched that goal total already today. Hopefully they keep piling it on. Prosser on the draw for the Stars. Wins that draw back to other Prosser. Willis steps forward with it. Fighting through a lot of traffic. That puck brought in offsides, but they're not going to call it. Haglund shot off a shin pad. Hepner throws it in deep. Now Martinka finds it behind the net. Circles to the corner. Pushes it out to the point, but it's intercepted. Alexandria with the puck across center ice. Good stick by Hepner again. She is having a heck of a day. Puck brought in by Alexandria. Hits the brakes at the hash marks, and Hepner intercepts again. She'll throw it up the near side off of a shin pad and back to an Alexandria player. Shot thrown, bouncing in front of the crease. Shot thrown wide of the net. Puck out to the point for the Cardinals. They'll move it back down to the end wall. Picked up there by Prosser, and she's got that girl pinned against the wall. Now the puck comes out. Hepner moves it forward to Haglund. Off a Haglund stick. Shot from the point. Peterson saves. Puts it right to their girl in the kill zone, though. Shot wide of the net by the Cardinals. Back to the near side corner. Olsen tries a backhand. Hits the side of the net. Now rung up the boards off of the Alexandria players, sticking out center ice. Cardinals will regroup. Pass it forward through the neutral zone. Now Hepner steps in. Skates it forward. Off of her stick. She'll get it into the zone. Good pressure. Gets another stick on it to keep it in. Dumps it to the corner. That's probably the best shift I've seen out of Hepner this season. Absolute wonderful positioning, great stick work. Puck comes out to Dolly at the point, who steps in to hold it. Now Garner steps up, comes out to Wagner. Wagner softly backhands it right to Olsen from the Cardinals. She'll throw it off of the boards out into the neutral zone. Cardinals bring it into the zone, but it's stolen by Balloon. She'll skate up the near side with it. Along the wall. She's pressured along the wall, has trouble with the puck. She's pinned up against the end wall, and Cardinals will take the puck. Davis presses her into the wall. Now Balloon steps back in to pin it up. Now the puck moves up this direction. Dolly steps in, throws a shot on, saved by the goalie, rebound, taken by Alexandria. Puck up the far side boards. Wagner got a stick on it, and now the Cardinals will come away with it. Good stick by Dolly to move that one back towards the Cardinal zone. Puck pinned up along the blue line. Now it comes out, and the Cardinals will take it forward across center ice. Prosser skates back onto it, and then Wagner whacks it off of the boards. And Prosser will find it behind the net. Prosser losing her feet, but Dolly picks it up. Dolly moves it forward to Prosser up the near side boards. Puck along the near side. Pressure put on there by Barton. She gets a shot, stopped in front by the defenseman. Now Hepner has to retreat to grab it in the neutral zone. Hepner's backhand pass goes to Card player. Cardinals come into the zone with it. Shot, glove save by Peterson. These girls cannot figure out which side the ref is standing on for these face-offs today. Balloon will take the draw. Cardinals win it. It's sitting in front. Pulled out by Balloon. She'll move it forward to Barton. Barton turns, gets it to Akerson on the far side. Akerson across the blue line into the zone along the wall. She pulls it forward. She's pulled down. That's going to go for a penalty. That's what speed will do, girls. You get past them, they're going to grab you with a stick. Power play attempt for the Stars again. Last one led to an Akerson goal off of a rebound from a Dolly shot. 8:22 remaining in the second period. Stars up 4-1, going back on the power play. Face off one back to the corner by the Cardinals, but Balloon skates back onto it and steals it. Now she'll lose it there in the near side corner. Puck played up the wall. Barton putting pressure on. Now the Cardinals will chip it off the boards and out to the neutral zone. That's going to go all the way down for icing. Hagwood, Prosser, Martinka, Prosser, and Hepner out there for the Stars. Cardinals win that faceoff back to the corner. Centered, through feet. Prosser gets a shot. It's deflected wide of the net. Now Martinka digs it out of the corner. And the Cardinals are able to throw it out of the zone. That's not going to make it for icing. Hepner will have to chase it back. Pass out to Emery at the blue line. Emery cross center ice with it. Up the far side. Wines fires high in the net. Prosser shot high and wide of the net. Puck held in there by Willa. Now along the far side wall, pushed back, lower. Now it's cleared out by the Cardinals. Prosser will have to get back to it. Brings it up the boards to Balloon. Balloon moves it forward to Garner. Garner and Davis are all alone, and Garner throws it to the corner. Garner collects it, centers, nobody's there. All the way across to Wagner. She'll step in, ring it around the boards. Garner and Balloon pinned up behind the net with it. Wagner will dig it out. Storkel's shot off the shoulder of the Tendy and then behind the net. Now the Cardinals will clear that one out. That's going to come down for icing. 6:41 remaining in the second period. Stars up 4-1. 19 seconds remaining on the power play. Face-off won by Prosser. Over to Barton. Now Cardinals will pin it up against the wall in the corner. Battle for it there. 3 seconds remaining in the power play. Puck comes out past Dolly. Wagner's going to have to skate back to get to it. Wagner gets a shoulder in front of her and slows her down to get to it. Now the puck moved up to Barton along the near side of the ball. She has trouble with it. Puck comes back to Dolly. Her pass is intercepted in front. Shot deflected, saved by Peterson. Cardinals move it out to the point. Go back to the far side wall. Defenseman will step in, throwing high off of Peterson's shoulder behind the net. Centering attempt. Cleared out. Oh my. Puck moved out by Barton, past Akerson. That'll go for icing. That would have been a great chance for Akerson, but she didn't see that one come through her feet. Balloon will take the draw for the Stars. She wins it over to the center. Pushed out by Hepner. Shot chopped on by Alexandria. Goes wide of the net. Picked up by Willa. Willa skates forward with it. Through the defensive zone. Out across center ice. Into the far side of the Cardinal zone. Falls down but fires one to the center. Now Hagelin gets in front of it. Balloon falling down. Gets a stick on it. Keeps it at the near wall. Hagelin steps in to help out. Now it goes into the zone. Martinka can't get enough stick on it, but it comes to the far wall. Pass attempt goes off of Prosser's leg, bounces over to Hepner. Hepner can't clear the zone. Now it comes back to Willa Prosser. She moves it forward to Hagelin. Hagelin's pressure, has that puck taken from her. Hagelin gets a stick on it, moves it forward again. Now the Cardinals bring the puck up the near side boards. They'll dump it in. That rings all the way around the net to the far corner. Picked up by Wagner. Her pass goes through to Davis. Davis up the near side boards, gets pressured and loses it at the blue line. Now it's bouncing around on the red line. Cardinals pass it across all the way to the far side. Hepner steps in front of that one to slow it down. Now Emery Prosser finds it. She's challenged. Loses that puck along the far wall. Now it's moved forward and out of the zone. There, the ref had good eyes on that one. She wound it up to dust it off and pulled it just outside the zone. 4:05 remaining in the second period. Stars leading 4-1. Balloon will take the draw for the Stars. Puck sits underneath her. Barton steps. No, Akerson takes that one away. Both wings stepped in. Akerson brings it in with near side. Cut center. Shot off the goalie and bounces wide. Cardinals try to move that puck forward. Dolly's going to step in. Pinched. Balloon gets the puck. Fires it high over the net. Puck along the far side boards. Off of Wagner sticking out of the zone. Wagner will skate it across center ice. Shifts past one. Got on her forehand. Shot off the pipe again. That's 2 off the pipe for Wagner today. Puck gets moved back to the end wall. Cardinals get onto that one. Pressure put on, and we got a call coming against. And I think Barton's going to go for that trip. Oh, Dolly. Oh, Barton goes for the trip. Macy can't get out of 2 this weekend. Yesterday, Macy checked somebody, knocked him down. The ref goes 28 body checking. Macy skated back to the bench, and they put Willa in the box yesterday. Stars will go on the penalty kill with 3:14 remaining in the second period. Shot whiffed there by the Cards. Shot off the butt of that player. Now Willa finds it. Willa's going to skate it forward across center ice. And now the Cardinals will take it away from her, but now they can't get it. Pressured there by Martinka along the far wall. Now the Cardinals will find it, chip it back to their player. They have trouble with it along the wall. Held up there by Martinka. Now it comes out of the zone. Cardinals with a one-on-one against Wagner. She goes wide. Shot saved by Peterson. Prosser moves that puck out, but it comes to the point. Held in by the Cards. Now Martinka banks it off the wall. Cardinals keep it in. Cardinals keep it along the far wall. Martinka steps in front and lets Prosser get to that one. Willow with it. She's going to fire that one all the way down, and that tipped, so not icing. Puck fired down all the way on net. Stopped and covered by Peterson. 49 seconds remaining on that Barton penalty. 2:03 remaining in the second period. Stars with the 4-1 lead still. Dolly, Prosser, Hepner, and Balloon out there for the Stars, killing this penalty. Face off, pulled back by Prosser into the corner, picked up by Hepner. She'll ring it around to Balloon, the near side boards. Balloon throws it right out to the Cardinals defender at the point. Peterson makes a save coming through traffic. Puck along the far side boards, centered. Now Balloon gets a backhand on it, right out to the point. Shot through, blocked by Amory in front. Now Balloon with it along the near side, gets it out of the zone. She keeps battling through. 20 seconds remaining in the Barton penalty. Balloon goes down on top of the puck, but keeps it down in that zone. Now Emery steps in, steals that one, and the Cardinals get it back. Emery steps in, knocks her down. Still pinned up against the boards. 4, 3, 2, 1. Akerson's shot deflects off a stick in front and covered by the goaltender. And Barton's out of the box, and the Stars return to full strength. .114 remaining in the second period. Prosser, Akerson, Barton, Hepner, and Dolly out there for the Stars. Prosser takes the draw for the Stars, wins it back to Hepner. Hepner steps forward with it, takes a shot off the goalie's leg, comes all the way out to Dolly. Dolly's backhand centering attempt gets taken by Alexandria. Now Prosser skates with it, out across the face-off dot, circles to a forehand, takes a shot, it's deflected wide. Puck comes down to the corner, 55 seconds remaining in the period. Alexandria skates forward with it, pressured by Akerson. She's got to keep her feet moving so she doesn't get called for a hook there. Now the puck sneaks out of the zone, but Akerson's there to take it back. She'll fire it into the far side wall. Balloon with speed intercepts that pass, and then it sits there along the far wall. 30 seconds remaining. Willis keeps it in, throws a shot just wide of the net. Hepner steps in for it, skates it down into the corner, knocks the ref over. Ref will get up. Puck comes just outside of the zone, but Willa takes it. Now Alexandria throws it back. Willa's going to have to skate back onto it. Backhands it up to Martinka. Martinka off of the player going into the bench. .6 seconds remaining in the second period. Stars on top, 4-1. Balloon will take the draw for the Stars. She wins it back. It goes to Willa Prosser. She circles. Has trouble with the puck there into the corner. Hits the brakes. Now it's in her feet. Now she's going to move it forward. And that'll do it for the second period. Stars on top, 4-1 after 2 periods. We'll be back for third period action in about 3 minutes. All right, Stars in white moving from left to right this period. Cardinals in red moving from right to left. Did I say Stars moving? Stars moving left to right. All right, face off one back by the Stars. Move forward to Akerson. Akerson, pass across, center to Balloon. Short shot goes wide of the net. Sitting there next to the crease. Fighting for it, puts it into the goalie. It's sitting against the goalie's leg and she'll cover.
Why is he waving?
Maybe he's just excited. He's trying to get the wave going in the crowd. Puck comes out to the point. Hepner throws one in on net, saves, and put back by Balloon. Hepner to Balloon on that one. The Stars take a 5-1 lead. 16:38 remaining in this third period. Shots on goal lead to good things, ladies. Prosser will take the draw for the Stars. She wins it over to Martinka. Martinka moves it back to Wagner, who will throw it through the neutral zone. Picked up by the Cardinals. Cardinals pass it forward. They come into the far side of the zone. And it bounces off a shin pad and out to the neutral zone. Picked up by the Cardinals. Pass D to D. Along the far side wall. Pressure put on there by Hagelin. Lots of fighting for that puck along the far side boards. Now the Cardinals throw it in and Emery will chase it back. Emery loses it behind the net. Pulls that Alexandria player down, no call. Now she'll get it back, moves it forward to Martinka. Off of Martinka's feet and out through the neutral zone. Puck played D to D by Alexandria. Pressure put on by Davis keeps that puck in. She'll throw one high and wide of the net. And Casey's lingo just a bit outside. Cardinals try to make that pass, but Hepner steps in front of it. Now they'll clear it down. That's going to go all the way down for icing. Peterson finally figuring out that if it's coming and it's close to it, she should be ready, because there's a chance it hits a bump and goes on her. Prosser, Davis, Garner out there for the Stars as the forwards. Prosser and Hepner as the defense. Face-off push forward by Prosser, centered onto the net. Now it comes out to Willa at the point. Willa fires a shot between some legs, bouncing around in feet. Emery got a second shot off there that was deflected. Willa fights back to get to that one, gets a stick on it, gets in front of Olsen to take that away. Emery steps in front for a good pick there. Now Hepner with the puck. Now Hepner gets it back. She'll skate across center ice. Brings it into the zone all alone. Oh, Garner just can't get her stick on that pass. She was right in the perfect position. Wagner skates across center ice with it into the far side of the zone. Off of one body, throws it behind the net. Picked up by Balloon. Balloon skates it behind the net, turns back into the corner. Out to the point for Akerson. Akerson winds, fires wide of the net. Dolly steps in, moves it back forward towards Barton. Now it comes back to Dolly. Shot wide of the net by Dolly. Puck in the corner, Akerson picks it up. Now it's shoveled out. Wagner will step in, it chips off her but stays in the zone. Throwing back in deep. Now the Cardinals throw it all the way down for icing. 13:57 remaining in the third period. Stars on top 5-1. Prosser, Hagelin, Martinka out there for the Stars. Prosser pushes that one forward. It's picked up by Bradley at the near side wall. Bradley skates it to the corner. Past one. Now she loses it. Emery has it and loses it out to the defender. Wagner steps in front of that one. Can't keep her off the puck. Now comes into the zone. It's in feet. Now shoveled out towards the point. Bradley steps in with it. Shot, deflects, goes wide of the net. Shot through the crease and all the way over to the near side boards. Bradley will step in to hold the zone. Wagner back to collect it. Brings it off the boards to Hagelin. Hagelin chips it out into the neutral zone. Bradley back to retrieve it. She'll throw it up to center ice. Picked up by Mueller for the Cards. She'll throw it into the far side corner. Puck moved out by the Cards. Out to the point. Shot softly, bouncing in feet in front. Now Martinka has it. Now Dolly will chip it out of the zone. Martinka with it in her skates. Throws it off a defender. And goes for a change. Davis putting pressure on behind the net. Let's talk to Finley about that when you're coming in on that girl. If your stick's over your head and hitting the glass up there, there's no chance for you to use it to keep that puck away from them. Now Davis finds it in front, gets a shot, goes wide of the net. Puck comes out and into the corner, picked up by Alexandria. Behind the net, she's pressured by Garner. Along the far wall, bounces over Davis' stick at the point. Prosser will scoot back to get it. Turn and burn, girls. Prosser hits the brakes, starts back towards the Cardinals, and off the boards and out of the zone, into the neutral zone. Intercepted by Balloon, with speed, up the far side, shot wide of the net. Picked up by Garner. The official fixing the net as it came off. Faceoff comes back into the Cardinal zone. Prosser will take the draw for the Stars, wins it over to Akerson, out to the point to Dolly. Dolly fires a shot through everybody and wide of the net. Prosser picks it up behind the net. Turns forehand, shot deflects off a stick and wide of the net. Now Akerson with it in the corner, out to Wagner at the point, back to Akerson in the corner. Centers off of Barton's skate and comes out to Dolly. Dolly will throw it back down. It'll ring around behind the net, picked up by Barton. Barton loses it there, picked up by the Cardinals. They'll skate out with it. Pass across, all alone. Shot scored. Five to 2 now in favor of the Stars. Face off won by the Cardinals, back to their D. Intercepted by Martinka. She kicks it into the zone. Forehand shot there off of the goalie's leg. Gets her own rebound, follows it up to the crease, and then it's taken away by the Cardinals. Willa Prosser steps in front of that one. Skates it up the near side boards. Into the zone. Gets behind the net with it. Bounces it off the net, and the Cardinals will take it. Chip it off the boards. Held in by Hepner. Puck pulled out by the Cardinals, now played back against the wall. Prosser having to race back to defend this one. Centered through everybody. Willa throws it in. Not called icing. Picked up by the Cardinals, intercepted by Garner. She turns and throws it back to Alexandria. Now it comes out of the zone past Wagner. And that's gonna make it barely for icing. I didn't think that was gonna cross the line. pulled over to the near side boards. Garner putting pressure on. Balloon's able to skate onto that. Pulls it centered onto the goalie. She'll cover. Face off will come to the right side of the Alexandria attendee. Face off, sits underneath the centers. Now it's pulled out. Garner throws it in towards the net. Davis with it behind the net. Backhand pass up the wall. Wagner sneaks over there to keep it in. Now Davis will collect it again. Pass to Balloon right into the goalie. .9:12 remaining in the third period here. Face off won by the Cardinals, back into the corner. They move the puck along the end wall. Skating up the near side boards. Prosser puts pressure on, leaves that puck along the near side boards. They're going to throw it in. Emery throws it forward off of Akerson's skates. Cardinals come back with it. Now Emery with it. Skates through the defender. She gets grabbed and yanked down. No call. Now the Cardinals will have it in the corner. Cardinals chip it out to the neutral zone, picked up by Emery Prosser. Circles back, throws it forward up the wall. Comes back. Willa Prosser moves it forward. Sitting underneath that Cardinals player. Now it's moved down. No icing. Puck moved out by the Cardinals, but held in by Willa Prosser. Now it sneaks out. Balloon chases back to get it. Her backhand pass goes right off the Cardinals player and stays in the zone. Now it's cleared out and thrown in offside by the Cardinals. .7:54 remaining in the third period here. Stars still lead 5-2. Face-off pulled back past Wagner. Skates behind her net with it. Skates forward. Up the near side boards. All the way into the corner. Centers off of the goalie. Now Martinka with it along the wall. Pulls it out. Tries to get a shot off. It's deflected back into the corner. Now Balloon will find it behind the net. Backhand centering attempt comes through everybody. Held in by Dolly. Shovels it back down the slot. Martinka centers. Right to Hagman. They take it off her stick. Pass intercepted by Wagner out at center ice. She throws it over to Dolly. Dolly moves it forward. Now along the far wall. Martinka plays it forward. Intercepted by Wagner on the near side. Into the zone on her backhand. Tries to cut middle. Cardinals take that puck away, and now Prosser will fire it forward. Off the shin pad and right back to her. Now Hepner gets to it. She'll fire a shot on a rebound. Bounces back towards the goalie. And puck was behind the net, but the ref couldn't see it, so she blew the whistle. Face off one back in the corner by the Cardinals. They'll try to move it forward. It's intercepted. Anne-Marie Prosser loses that one out into the neutral zone. Picked up by Willa. She's pressured and ridden into the boards. Now Emery will step away with it. She gets it forward, but the Cardinals will take it. Now Anne-Marie Prosser back to get it. Passes across to Willa. Willa moves it forward along the boards. Back and forth along this near side wall. Now it comes over to Hepner on the far side. Hepner skates, throws it into the zone. Pressure put on by Garner. Pushes that puck into the corner. Garner falls down again, because she loves when I say that. Balloon pinned up in the corner with it. 3 Cardinals players on her. Now we get a couple helpers from the Stars. Hepner steps in with it, walks in, shot, deflects wide. Now the Cardinals will skate out with it. Brosser pins her up against the wall and turns that puck back to the Stars' possession. Balloon off the boards and out to the neutral zone. Cardinals chip it off the boards and Akerson steals it. Akerson centers to Barton. Barton shoot, rebound. Medali will step in, shot, deflects off a helmet. It's bouncing around, it's in the net. That's in the net. That was in the net. That was definitely in the net. Well, the ref said they didn't see it go across the line, so no goal called. 5:03 remaining in the third period. Stars in the 5-2 lead. Prosser will take the draw for the Stars. She wins it over to Barton. Barton throws a shot on off the goalie's leg pad and sits in the crease. Cleared out by the Cardinals. Dolly back to chase it down. Hits the brakes, turns back, throws it right to the Cardinals player along the wall. Sits there, fired high into the netting. Girls, we can't get that puck in the corner and just not look and throw it right back to their girls that are streaking in behind us. Prosser will take the draw. Face off one by Prosser over to Dolly in the corner. Now Prosser takes it. She's pulled down in the corner. Wagner goes back to help out. Centered. Comes underneath everybody's feet. Shot, goal from the point. Hills beats Peterson through traffic. 5-3 the score now in favor of the Stars. Face off taken by Balloon, one over to Hagelin. Balloon sneaks back over onto it, pushes it into the zone, and sits there right inside the blue line. Comes outside of the zone, but they don't call the offsides. Cardinals, now they have a lot of energy. Ridden off that puck by Hepner. Hagelin takes that puck behind the net. Skates with it, loses it there. Now Willa Prosser finds it. Moves it to Martinka off Martinka's stick. Bradley will throw it back in deep for the Cardinals. Hepner finds it in the corner. Throws a pass out right to the Cardinals player coming into the zone. She hits the brakes. Shot, Peterson save. Puck bouncing around down there right at the goal line. Prosser into the far corner, rides her into the corner and pins her up. Cardinals step out with it. Cardinals try to center. It's turned away by Hepner. She can't get it out. Shot thrown back in by Bradley wide of the net. Centered. Pushed wide of the net. And Prosser will throw that one down for icing. 3:03 remaining in the third period. Stars with a 5-3 lead.
Keep working hard, boy. Here we go. Back work, boy. Keep it up. Let's go, man.
I'm not sure what that conversation was between Peterson and Wagner, but Peterson throws her arms up in the air. Puck moved by Barton to the blue line, but held in by the Cardinals. Picked up by Wagner in the corner. She backhands it back to Emery Prosser. She'll skate it. Now the puck comes back to Dolly. Dolly hits it off the boards, gets it up to Akerson. 2-on-1. Akerson slides it across to Barton, gets it to her forehand, can't get a shot on goal. Dolly holds the zone, throws it in off Akerson's stick. Cardinals move it forward. That's going to go all the way for icing. 2:18 remaining in the third period here. Stars on top 5-3. Timeout, Alexandria. We'll be back after the timeout. All right, back for the final 2 minutes and 18 seconds of this third period. Stars with the 5-3 lead over the Alexandria Cardinals. Prosser will take the draw for the Stars. She pushes it over to the near side boards. Akerson skates over. Alexandria comes away with it. Held in. Oh, Alexandria sneaks it away. Pass way offsides. Yeah, that was way offsides. Finally got that call right. Yeah, offsides. Prosser on the draw for the Stars. She shoots it forward up the Cardinals defense. Cardinals into the far side of the zone. Cardinals have an empty net. Emery Prosser back to get it. She's pressured, loses it there to the Cardinals. Now she'll push it to the far side boards. Willa takes that girl into the boards. Shot. Saved by Peterson. Puck bouncing in front of her.
Same thing.
1:38 remaining in the period. 6-on-5 action here as the Cardinals have their goalie pulled. Puck comes over to the far side wall. Push forward. Barton skates to it. Barton off of the boards. That's going to go all the way down for icing. Icing called. Akerson with a burst of speed trying to get to it. Face off will come to the left side of Peterson. Prosser, Hepner, Barton, and Akerson. Face off won by Prosser to Hepner on the side. She gets it out of the zone, out to the neutral zone. Cardinals find it to fall down. Barton streaks forward to it. Now Hepner gets a stick on it. Thrown in deep by the Cardinals. Emery throws it. It's tipped by the Cardinals. That's tipped. All the way down. Picked up by the Cardinals. Macy gets her against the wall, pressures her into the corner. Puck fighting for it in the corner. Cardinals bring it out, but Emery steps in front of it. Shot behind the net by Akerson. 51 seconds remaining in the period. Puck fired out by the Cardinals. Willa gets to it, moves it forward to Akerson. Akerson can't get it into the zone. Cardinals pressuring it along the near side boards. Icing called. And the Cardinals will have to put their goalie back in for this face-off. 37.3 seconds remaining in the third period. Stars on top 5-3. Balloon will take the draw for the Stars. Pulls it over to Akerson. Gets pushed into the corner. They have too many. Too many men. Too many. They have 6. They have 6 players. Too many. That's a penalty. That's too many. 22 seconds remaining in the period, and Alexandria takes a too many men penalty for having 6 on the ice with their goalie. Face off, won by Balloon, pushed into the corner. Dolly steps in, off of the defender, out into the neutral zone. Wagner gets a stick on that, pushed it to the far boards. 10 seconds remaining in the period. Puck pushed out. 2-1, and that'll do it. And the Stars take third place in this tournament.